Hi, good evening. How are you all doing? Hope you guys are good. Hope you guys are fine. Hi, Rickson. How are you doing? Good evening. How are you doing? How is everybody? Hi. Okay. We just finished watching the live eviction show, and I must tell you, first of all, can you guys hear me? Please let me know in the comments if you can hear me. Please let me know. Hi, Rickson. Welcome to our channel. Hi, Peace Wabweze. How are you doing? Ellen Kotang. Hope I got your name correctly. How are you doing? Yes, the live eviction show was very boring. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I mean, how do we have 11 people up for possible eviction and you're just evicting two people? So, for those of you who do not know, Mata and Muzi Tumbuzi, they were the two people that were evicted from the show tonight. And I must tell you, it was really boring. Like, seriously, I don't know what Big Brother's plans are, but honestly, they are losing us. They are losing me. I mean, aside from some of the things that happened the week that was, honestly, I will not lie to you guys. To watch is just a bore. Like, it's a chore for me to say, okay, oh, let me come and watch the show, because there's really not a lot that will make me want to watch. But I mean, I'm going to be picking out some of my highlights for this week. First of all, Tyrone was the head of house for this week, and we had Mandy Hagen winning the Friday Arena Games, which honestly I am happy for her. Then we had the people that got the envelopes, the four people that got the envelope: Suku, what's the name, BK, and Swizz. um like, I do not know why Swiss thought that he will be granted, the power to evict another housemate. Honestly, I do not understand why he would think so. He's already, oh, he was telling, what's the name? Is it Milano? Yes, that they've already kicked one out and they're going to kick another one out. And by another one, he actually means Sweet Gulliver. And I'm wondering, what did Sweet Gulliver actually do to this guy? Even though I understand it's a game and all of that, but I mean, let me not lie to you guys. I'm just like, okay. And the whole envelope thing, Big Brother is actually continuing it for this week. According to what Smash said, the boiler room is still very much active. The envelopes are going to be come to play again. And now I hear that the prize money is no longer 2 million rands, it's actually 1,950,000. And honestly, I don't like that. Like, I do not like that. Why are they, giving them stuff from people's money? So you will do everything and win a show, and you're not going to be winning the prize money. You're going to be winning whatever is left of whatever they spent on. No, now, no, now. See, if it's Big Brother Nigeria now, I'll probably say maybe they don't have money, because why are you, giving them prizes? Like, it's very ridiculous. Like, this is the first time I'm actually hearing this, on a Big Brother show. First of all, before I continue, some of you just joined. I like to say welcome, David, Louis Msumali. Welcome, whoever is laughing. Grace Chuku, welcome. Ore Oluwa, welcome, welcome, welcome. See, at some point, I'm going to be making some of you guys my moderators, because I see some of you guys always here every week. So I think I will find a way to make you guys my moderators so that you guys will handle everything in the comments. Yeah, so it will not just be Ezini handling it. It's you guys, because you guys have been here week in, week out with me. Yes, Louis, like, you're not going to be getting your food money anymore. So now they're taking away 50,000 rands from the 2 million prize money. So now if they continue this week, who knows? By the end of the season, the winner might just go home with 500,000 rands. by the way they are going. I used to think that, okay, it's if you took out something from it, you are going to be the one, to end up with that if you win. But now, no matter who is the winner, you're going to be going home with whatever they spent from it. So basically, the prize money is being shared with whoever gets the envelope. Like, it's messed up. Nah, I don't like that at all. Honestly, big brother, I don't understand whoever it is that is giving them that idea. I do not understand it at all. Now, moving on, Mata and Usuku, it looks like all is not well because did you see the way Nsuku answered the question, before the nomination, what had happened? And when Smash brought it up, she was like, I don't even care if Mata gets evicted, right? See, let me tell you guys what I think right now a lot of the housemates will feel that Nsuku is untouchable. Like, they'll feel like, what, this girl has been standing week in, week out, and she has not been, evicted. And some of them will feel like, you know what, I think at best it's good not to, get on Nsuku's wrong side, because Nsuku and Uyanda are two people that they have seen stand, and every time they stand, they always come back. So yeah. And I guess Muzi Tumbuzi, he was not expecting to be evicted. Did you guys see him on that stage? He wasn't expecting to be evicted. He was actually surprised. I almost felt like he was holding back tears because he didn't feel like he was, supposed to be evicted and all of that. But I will not say I'm happy that he got evicted, but also I do not miss him. Yeah, I told you, if there are two people that I'm really wishing to get out of that house. In fact, now my list has been updated to 3 or 4. Muzi is on that list. Swizz is on that list. Yes, yeah, say Izine is a hater. I accept with my full chest because of what they did, of course, to Ashley. And Mandy Hagan is another person I'm waiting to get out of that house, because what is that rubbish she was saying? Like, maybe God took away, made sure that Ashley left the house so that Sweet Gulliver would be free, or what nonsense she was saying. I'm like, what is this? See, I have a question, guys. I have a question. What is it about Sweet Gulliver that is making all these girls, float around him like flies? Because I cannot understand it. So now it's making me think that, okay, the reason why these ladies hated Ashley was because of Sweet Gulliver. Because did you guys see Jojo this week? Like, please let me know in the comment. Let me know I'm not the only one that I'm seeing what I'm seeing. Like, did you guys see Jojo? The rubbing of her body on his, bed, is it his pillow on his bed sheet? The whole washing of beards. And she was acting like she was having some kind of intimate moment with him. And did you guys also notice the narrative that the Big Brother Mzansi social media handles were pushing? First, it was during the pool party, when we had Sweet Gulliver having a conversation with Pilile. Yes, clap for me. I know how to pronounce her name now. And they were like posting it all over, like posting it like there's something special going on there. One thing I love about Sweet Gulliver, and I keep telling people this, um I feel like a lot of Ashley fans don't really give him enough credit. Let me not lie. I feel like a lot of you guys judge Sweet Gulliver, and it's quite unfair because that guy has been nothing but sweet to Ashley. Even when Ashley is no longer in the house, he respects her. I think he goes to see her picture every morning and every night. But still, I come online on social media and I see you people fighting him for what? Okay, are you going to be honest with yourself and say, okay, because Sweet Gulliver is in the house, because Ashley is no longer in the house, so he cannot interact with people? So far he has not done anything, that I would say that is quite disrespectful to Ashley. So honestly, you guys should give him some credit. You guys honestly should give him some credit. So Shayla says she didn't watch. Honestly, babes, you did not miss anything much. Let me not lie to you. You did not miss anything much. It was so boring. In fact, the first eviction was done around 40 something minutes. Honestly, it was done around 47 minutes into the show. We were bombarded with, commercial breaks left, right, and center. Smash were just giving us a lowdown of what we've already watched during the week. Nah, at some point I almost gave up on watching because I'm like, what the heck am I watching this for? like it was giving nothing. And this week, I'm also happy, the fact that Smash asked Tyron about his leadership skills, because Tyron is that kind of housemate that, he's playing a good game with a housemate. He's kind of like, playing under the radar. He doesn't want to match on anybody's toes. He wants to be part of the clique that he feels like they are the happening cliques. But I feel like him as the head of house, I don't know. Compared to the, heads of house we've had before, like Jojo, like Swizz, he was not really given a lot as head of house. But I mean, I can understand his game. Let me read some of your comments. Rickson says they can just say that they only have 1 million rands. Are you even sure they have 1 million rands? Honestly, I feel like they have maybe 500,000 rands to give, because tell me why other housemates gotten envelopes are going to be taken out from the prize money. It's quite unfair. Honestly, I feel like it's unfair for the fans, because you are voting for your fave to win 2 million rands, and now some other random housemates that don't even qualify. You see, that's the annoying thing. They don't even qualify to be like finalists, are chopping out of the money. They are eating out of the money. Like, people are, ordering for one man party. People are ordering for jerseys. Do you even know how much those jerseys cost? They are not fake jerseys. But in as much as those are expensive, I also love the fact that BK decided to buy stuff for Sweet Gulliver, because both of them went to the same high school, as I'm made to believe. I feel like that's actually sweet. Yes. Yeah, but aside from that, I hate this. I hate the fact that they are taking out of the winners' money. It just doesn't make any sense to me. Okay. I'm not judging Sweet Gulliver. Yes, but a lot of people are. A lot of Ashley's fans are actually judging Sweet Gulliver, and I feel like that's very sad. Fikile, welcome. I hope I got your name correctly. She says, or he says, is it a he or is she? Okay, well, the housemates were told about now it's no longer. Mandy is a snake. Of course, I mean, I've been saying this from the beginning. I think it's from the second week I started telling you guys that Mandy is somebody I cannot trust. She says one thing in your face and goes behind you and says another thing. But all in all, I still love the fact that she gave it to Mshini this week. I'm not gonna lie. Yes. Sweeze and Mandy must go next. Biggie did this. Housemate wanted Bim to stay. I'm so angry. Well, who were bottom three? Honestly, I didn't stay long enough to watch, my darling. I didn't stay long enough to watch. David, who do you think? Okay, isn't it? Do you think Sweet Gulliver will win this? To be quite honest, it's a 50-50 thing, because he has very strong contenders. If you asked me this question, honestly, I don't know. Honestly, I do not know if he would win, because we have Uyanda, who is actually a fan favorite, and I've been on Facebook and I've seen his fans, and his fans are not like only young people. He has like all these moms, and all these moms that can spend a lot of money. So yeah, Uyanda is a very strong contender, and on the other hand, we have Usuku, who I actually don't think she would win, but anything can happen in Big Brother's house. I think she will be a part of the finalists, but I don't think she would win. So now I don't know if Sweet Gulliver can win this, but he can actually win this if Ashley's fans trust him enough to give this to him, because Ashley has a very high, number of people that love her. So I don't know. But if Ashley's fans say, you know what, this is going to be what will happen, I think there's a chance for him to win. Okay. Gulliver will win with or without Ashley's fans. If he doesn't win, Uyanda will. Well, honestly, I'm seeing it tilting towards Uyanda more than Sweet Gulliver. But I mean, anything can happen. Anything can happen. I mean, 2 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago, we were all here saying, oh, Ashley this, Ashley that. But I mean, see how she was, kicked out of the game. So anything can happen in Big Brother's house. They must stop this nonsense of using that money. It belongs to the winner. Well, apparently it doesn't. It belongs to anybody that picks the envelope and goes to the boiler room. Bottom three are Mata. Oh my God, Sweet was in the guys. I am angry right now. So Sweet was in. You see, somebody told me something and I did not believe it. But now I think I'm believing it. Somebody says that Ezine, it looks like Sweet is one of the favorites in the production pet and all that. And I'm like, how? Because I mean, how can it be Swiss? But now seeing this result, I mean, you cannot tell me. Honestly, look at this, guys. We have 10 housemates or 11 housemates up for possible eviction. Normally, using our normal calculations, if you see 10 or 7 or more housemates up for possible eviction, you already know that at least 3 people are leaving. But how come we have at least, you know, we have over 10 people or 10 or 11 people up for possible eviction, and only 2 people were evicted? Haba. No, no, this is rubbish. This is honestly, it's rubbish. I feel like they know what they are doing, and let them just continue. Let them just continue because this is nonsense. If it's just 5 people that are up for possible eviction, I will understand. Okay, 2 people are going. You are telling me among those 11 people or 10 people, only 2 people. And what? Which week? We are in week 6, if I'm not mistaken. Week 6 getting to week 7. Like, how is it possible that you're having 14 people in the house? Anyways, Abby, hi. I think you're among the people I'll be making my moderator. Yeah, I think I'll do that setting so you can be, part of my board because I see you here week in, week out. So Abby says Swiss was next to be evicted. Actually, fans were talking about Swiss and production are getting engagement because of that. So they saved Swiss for more engagement. But it's rubbish. Out of 11 people, out of 10 people, you're evicting just 2. Abba. I'm teaching. Hi, teaching. As in a production did us dirty. They saved Swiss. He's in bottom 3. Swiss is indeed a production pet. I'm seeing it now. I didn't believe it, but obviously it's showing now. Biggie did that. We knew Swiss was bottom 3. That is why only 2 left because the Faith was bottom 3. Whoever planned this show made a mess with his scheduling of eviction. True. See, I told you guys this last week. I told you guys. I mean, you guys might say, okay, isn't it? That's not true. But look at it. Look at the writing on the wall. The week that Ashley was being painted as a thief, that's the week they said, okay, now, and it's also the week. Oh my God, I just put it together now. It's also the week that Swiss was head of house, and that was the week they're like, okay, now housemates have the power to evict. Like, you guys. I hope it's not what I'm thinking. Honestly, I hope it's not what I'm thinking. I've seen this thing play out before in Big Brother Niger, and it wasn't funny. Like, they always have that one person they want to ride till the end of the show. They know that this person might not win, but they want this person to be there to be part of the finalists. I've seen it play out so many times. There are so many housemates, in Big Brother Niger that I saw that happening with. And honestly, I felt like Big Brother Mzansi wouldn't do that. Honestly, I felt like Big Brother and Zanzi, mistakes that Big Brother Niger had made, that they wouldn't do it. But obviously, I was wrong. Obviously, I overestimated them, and now I don't even know what to say about this. Anyways, okay, Rickson says whoever planned. Okay, of course, very rubbish. Because why evicting only 2 when they're supposed to be? Thank you. 2 people is bad. There are 14 housemates, and the finals is near. Thank you. And do you know why this is? Somehow, you have 10 or 11 people up for possible eviction. I mean, which Big Brother franchise would just evict 2 people? Haba. Anyways, moving on. What you guys think about the Uyanda and Mshini's fight? What do you guys think about that? Because the whole timeline was going up in flames because they felt like Uyanda was school shaming Mshini. But I went back, I did a replay of that, and I heard what Uyanda had said. I heard what Mshini said. Obviously, it was Mshini was making reference to his head, and he was like, I mean, the same head has gotten a degree or something like that. And then all the timeline we're saying, oh, he's trying to shame her. See, my problem with Mshini, I feel like she's a strong contender, right? But my problem with her is she has this thing of not wanting to listen. And this is, I think it's going to be a problem if the housemates do that open eviction, open nomination again. They might just nominate her again, right? And I'm not saying if they nominate her, she's going, But if she's nominated with people that are actually tough, imagine Mshini being nominated with the likes of Uyanda, Msuku, Sweet Gulliver. Who else is very tough there? Let's just say four of them are, nominated. You would see that she might just go home. And I feel like she can be annoying. Let me not lie. She's beautiful, very beautiful, but she has this thing, and I've noticed this, and you guys are free to correct me if I'm wrong. I've noticed this about Mshini. I feel like she just turns to a hater if the person she wants doesn't want her back. I might be wrong, but this is something I've seen play out, with Mshini, and I feel like it's a very wrong. Like, the babe is just, I don't know. She's a lot. She's a lot, and she gets on my nerves. Let me not even lie to you guys. Even though I feel like she's a very strong contender, I do not want her to leave the game yet. But I feel like she's a lot, and she can be really, really annoying, honestly. Also, okay, let me read some of your comments. Love Unsuku answered to smash. Mata's plan backfired on her. Of course, she would be watching Nsuku at home for her betrayal. Mata would have said with her full chest she nominated Nsuku because she imagined survived 3 weeks. Okay. BBM is the worst with favorites. Wow, they do. Wow, I'm only noticing it in this season. Honestly, I used to think that Big Brother Nigeria did a lot of favoritism more than Big Brother Mzansi, but I mean, now I am learning a lot. Well, okay, yeah. Well, talking about Mshini and that fight, I felt like that fight could have been avoided if she only listened, if she didn't jump into conclusion, if she didn't always being on the defensive. I feel like that's my issue with Mshini. But do I want her to stay back in the house? Of course I do want her back in the house. Now, that being said, see, this Jojo situation with Sweet Gulliver, what are we going to call it? Honestly, what are we going to call it? Because I do not understand. I mean, wasn't Jojo involved with Ezra? The same Ezra she did not save when she was head of house. So what is this whole lost thing for Sweet Gulliver? Let me tell you guys what I think. And I might be wrong, right? Do you guys notice what happened during the live eviction show last week when Sweet Gulliver was asked about, him and Ashley, and he was like, you know what? I mean, it's a forever something. They are, like, you guys know what he said, basically affirming that their relationship is going to be lasting outside of the house. Now, Jojo has already said, she likes this guy. And because she has seen, and I think some women do this rubbish. When they feel like a guy is invested in another woman, he becomes more attractive to them. And that is what Jojo was doing. And then she just went crazy this week. Like, that moment when Mata wasn't available to help, Gulliver wash whatever he wanted to wash. And the way, she got the opportunity to do that. I mean, I don't know if I was the only one that saw the way she was just acting as if the guy was, I don't know, like that babe. Each time I watch Jojo going on about Sweet Gulliver, I just feel ashamed. Not for myself, but for her, because when somebody is doing something and you are having like this secondhand embarrassment on their behalf, that's basically what I see with Jojo, because I do not understand the whole infatuation with Sweet Gulliver. I mean, this guy is basically shipping you with Uyanda, and you are there, throwing yourself at him. It's crazy. Um, okay, let me read some of your comments. Ebi Okoli says, yes, Mshini brings fire, but most of the time her fire is so unnecessary. Quite true. Which is annoying. Mshini attacks with Gulliver because he rejected her. She did the same thing to BK. I mean, am I the only one that noticed that? She did the same thing to BK. Bibi Naja and Bbmzansi are both produced by the same people. The series producers and executive producers are the same, so no surprises. Well, Mshini attacked Uyanda because she saw Uyanda and Sweet Gulliver talking a lot this past week, and maybe Uyanda rejected her too. Mshini fight men that rejected her, and she also fights any female that is around those men. Well, wait, Uyanda rejected her. I mean, was Uyanda ever? Was she ever? Now, wow. This is crazy. Honestly, this is crazy because like the women in that house are just giving me, not all of them though, let me not lie to you guys, not all of them, but some of them are actually giving me secondhand embarrassment. And I'm not even gonna lie to you guys, most times the show has been, I mean, it's been boring for a while, but I mean, we will watch to see if anything comes up. Squeeze is just a pure hater. Squeeze wants Gulliver out of that house because he knows that. See, let me tell you guys something. Squeeze knows that if it's with votes, Gulliver is going nowhere. If it's with the audience, the viewers voting, Gulliver is going nowhere. That's why he wants him to either catch a strike. I mean, we saw that in the weeks before now, or he wants to be given the power to vote him out. And that's exactly the same thing that happened with him and Ashley. He knows that Ashley cannot be, he wouldn't leave the house if it's per voting. So he took the opportunity. He was not remorseful. Forget about the rubbish he was doing. Oh, as if he was remorseful. He wasn't. He knew what he was doing. He kicked out, Ashley, and he wants Gulliver out. But what surprises me in this is is it Mileno? You guys will say, isn't it have come again with her mispronouncing of name? Is it Mileno, that guy? Mileno was close with Gulliver, right? So why would he be there having that conversation with Squeeze? Like, ish. These housemates are, nah, I can't even say I trust any of them 100% because, you think somebody is a good guy and then the person start acting like a snitch or a snake. Like Mileno, I was surprised. Like, it is well. But I actually thought he was Sweet Gulliver's friend, Ebby. Honestly, I thought he was Sweet Gulliver's friend. But when I saw that conversation, I'm like, oh my God. Oh my God. And I was, oh my. Anyways, let's see what nominations tomorrow is going to be like. Am I looking forward to anything special? No, because Big Brother has already spoiled this whole thing because he's always acting like he has, the moment you start giving them these envelopes, there are no consequences inside. It's just, spoil yourself. It lost it for me. It lost it for me because imagine how you guys are voting, because I'm obviously not voting. Imagine you guys are voting for your faves to win 2 million and your faves comes out to win 500,000 rands. It's going to be crazy. And also, honestly, I thought that what that whole boiler room is going to be like Liama. I mean, how many of you guys watched last season? The Liama situation where she was offered money to either continue the game or take the money and leave the game. How many of you guys watched that? That's exactly what I thought this would have been. And well, I don't know. This is all messed up. Honestly, I am gradually losing interest, but I mean, because there are people I'm actually supporting, Uyanda, and now I've added Sweet Gulliver to my list of people that I'm supporting because he has made me proud. I love it when guys they respect their women, because I mean, you have made that relationship exclusive. So the fact that he respects Ashley enough not to be engaged in some of the things he's doing, I love it. And for those of you that keep saying, "Oh, Gulliver is doing that because he knows that Ashley has fans and he wants Ashley's fans to vote for him," I feel like that's rubbish, because this is Gulliver with sin. Even when Ashley, the other housemates were really not like close with her, Gulliver has always been there for her. Gulliver has always put Ashley's interest. Forget about not joining her in the fight or not pulling her away from fights. All those ones are just minute issues. Gulliver has always been there, and that's why even when people are feeling like he's going to do this, that's why I always give him benefit of the doubt. And that's why I would always feel like, okay, whatever it is he has with Ashley, I ship it. I think for the first time, aside from these guys, not the last season, the season before the last season, there are two people I shipped there, and I'm still shipping them till now because I think they're still very much together. I've forgotten the names. Aside from them in Bbmzansi, I think Sweet Gulliver and Ashley are two people I'm going to be shipping again this season because they are giving me, I love it. And Ashley's homecoming was today. I've not even checked the internet to know what's going on. She was supposed to come live on Instagram, but because I'm occupied, I didn't get to watch it. Her flight was delayed, so she has to take yeah, she didn't arrive when she was supposed to arrive. But I'm already seeing the fans, the traditional attire, everybody just there to welcome her. I love it for her. Yes, there's really not much to talk about, aside from the fight that happened this week. Swee's getting disappointed that he doesn't get or he didn't get the power to evict anybody. BK and Nate, oh my goodness, I wanted to talk about them. See, I feel like because of the question that Smash asked them last week, BK and Nate were a bit cautious this week. Even their sleeping arrangements and everything. And no, it's not Z. It's not Z was last season. Z and Sinaya, they are silver. It's not Z. You know that season that Mfo won. I mean, you guys watched that season. The season that Mfo won, not the last season. The one that Info won, there is a couple there. I wish I have their picture. I think I'll look for their picture. Me, I'm not really good with pronouncing names. So yeah, I have a lot of issue with that. But you guys will remember them. They even performed. I think the girl, she danced during the opening ceremony for Z season. She was there, or is it? Yeah, she was there. No. I think she was there. Big Brother Titan. Do you guys remember she performed during the opening season of Big Brother Titan? Their faces are in my head, but I can't really get their names. Honestly, I love them. Thank you. Gosh. Yes. That's who I'm talking about. Thank you so very much. Thank you. That's one ship that I will continually respect, when it comes to Big Brother and Mshini, because woo, they just, I don't know, they just decided to do their own thing, forgetting about the fans, and do their thing. So yes, them, Gash one, and yeah, that's the person I'm talking about. Also Z and Sine, like, who would have thought that they would still be together till now? I mean, there was a lot, Liama, drama. Oh my God, there was a lot happening, but I mean, they are still very much together, and I'm happy for them. And yeah, I think if we look at it, will I say people that Mzansi ships work more than people that Najaf ships? Well, I don't know. Okay. Ebby says Nate is using Mshini to get to BK because BK changed their sleep pattern because of the question Smash asked last week. No, Nate don't like the change BK made. Well, Nate Nate and Mshini, their kiss. I mean, did you guys watch that kiss? It was Sweeze. See, I may not like Sweeze. I feel like Sweeze is a lot, but I would live for Sweeze comments. His commentary, I love it. That kiss was, I don't even know. Like Nate keeps is pronounced Mpo. Oh, okay. Oh, I'm sorry. Mpo. I'm learning. Please don't drag me. I beg you should not drag me. I'm learning how to pronounce. I mean, I remember I struggled a lot with pronouncing Pilila's name. You guys taught me how to pronounce it. So you see, I'm trying. So Mpo, thank you very much. Gashwan and Tato, yes, that's who I'm talking about. Yeah, those two, I love them. I love their love. Ebby, stop laughing at me now. What's this? I love their love. I love the way they love each other. So yeah. Yeah, honestly, if you didn't watch tonight's live eviction show, you honestly didn't miss much. There wasn't a lot. The questions were just there. The only person that actually answered her question the way I admire is Usuku, because this girl says her mind, and I think that's why week in, week out, she will definitely be bagging fans. So yeah, that's it for Big Brother and Sanse, because Ore Oluwa, we are going into Real Housewives of Lagos. Whoa, okay, Real Housewives of Lagos is going to be messy tonight. Another episode is airing tonight by 8 p.m. Nigerian time. That is 9 p.m. South African time. See, if you want my opinion, let me tell you guys something. I feel like the reunion for the Real Housewives of Lagos is going to be messy. I look forward to it. I am not supporting anybody. So if you see me supporting this person 1 minute and supporting the other person the next minute, it's because I just want drama. Because I feel like at some point, none of them are actually innocent. Caroline had no business posting those receipts she posted on social media because it wasn't her fight. It was Sophia versus the butter, so it shouldn't be her fight. Also, Diadem blowing hot on social media and actually not saying anything during the show. I feel like that's a very follower behavior. I wish to see her give more because I saw a snippet of what we are going to be seeing this week, and I saw who was it? Okay, Sophia was reporting what happened to her uncle, and then we saw Caroline confronting Dabota and Diadem. So I feel like it's going to be hot, hot, hot this week's episode. But aside from that, I look forward to their reunion. I only pray the only thing that's going to spoil their reunion is if they bring somebody that doesn't watch the show or hasn't sat down to watch the show and see the drama all around it. I do not want them to bring Uti. Latasha of Lagos? I think she was the one that handled last year's reunion. I feel like she was a bit not really fair. So I want somebody that's somebody that will not what's the point? What's the word? Somebody that will not be biased. Honestly, that's what I want for the Real Housewives of Lagos, the reunion, because we are going to be getting that very, very soon. So yes. So far I feel like this show is picking up, but all in all, it's going to be more drama. It's going to be more drama. Abby is going well. Thank you so very much. Honestly, you have been so kind, always commenting, always being here. Like I said, you are part of the people I actually want to be part of my moderators. So basically, moderators on my channel, you guys are going to be having like the blue tag thing on. Like when you join again, it's going to be blue. It's not going to be this color. Basically, you have the right to, if somebody is saying something that is not okay, you have the right to, take the person out of the life. You have the right to, like you're a moderator, you are a co-host. So I'm going to make it a lot of you that because you guys have always been here, and sometimes it's really hard moderating this all by myself. Aurel, the butter is very quick to insult, which is very no. Let me show you guys how the butter is. Let me see for. So this is the butter. She will come and be like, she'll carry her shoulder high. She'll not be like, all these things you people are doing is so uncut. It's so uncut. Sophia, you're uncultured. And that's not how that girl talks. That's not how, did I say girl? That's not how that's that's not how she talks. During the fight, that's when we got to know the butter's real voice. Yeah. So my system is about to shut down. So that means I've got to go. Thank you guys so very much for thank you guys so very much for being part of my channel. I know I didn't put out a lot of videos this week because I've been swarmed with work this week, but I promise next week I'm going to be putting out more videos. In fact, starting from tomorrow, I'm going to be putting out more videos. And you guys know every 6 p.m. Sundays we do our village meeting. I know we are not just going to be talking about Big Brother Bbmzansi. The reason why I always put Big Brother Bbmzansi now is because I always do this right after the live eviction show. And it's the only show that is on for now. So if we are going to be having, I probably might go live on the day of the reunion for the Real Housewives. And it's going to be titled that. And we're going to be talking that. If Big Brother Niger starts the reunion, I'm going to be going live and we're going to be talking about everything. So it's going to be titled Big Brother Niger because I want to be talking about things that are happening as it's happening, if that makes sense. And also because I don't do a lot of videos on Big Brother Bbmzansi, that's why I decided that everything Big Brother Bbmzansi, I will be talking about it on Sundays on my live Yes, because yeah. Anyways, thank you so very much. No wahala, Dave. I will have to charge it, but for now, it's really giving me. I think it's 18%. So yeah, I've got to go. Thank you guys so very much for being part of my channel. If you have not subscribed, you know what to do. Kindly click on the subscription button. Click on the notification bell to let you know whenever I post any new video. Until I come your way again, I remain your darling girl, Azine Williams. Have yourself a beautiful, wonderful day ahead. Thank you guys so very much for joining me today. See you all in my videos, and of course, see you next week, same time. Bye, guys.